All right, folks, this is Bytail's place. We're over in Razorwind, right? We're over in Razorwind, and let me read the blurb. Welcome to the House of Green, they said in all caps. My obsession from pets to armor to housing. Enjoy the small humorous touches from a few escaped pets looking around the corner to a playful maze. Check out the book nooks and drink in everything green that I can muster into my own little space away from the world. But please don't feed the plant. He already ate. He has a gender, or he has a pronoun. Awesome. All right, so I get the green. Awesome. And okay, we're already seeing something kind of unique here. So these are like ropes of sorts. Let me highlight these. Actually, I got to get into the lot. So these are like ropes of sorts, and they're using these as fence things. That's kind of cool. That's pretty unique. So like here is, I believe, like a different sort of rope. So there's one rope there. That's a different one. That's a different one again. And that's okay. These are all unique. So they use their +1s to make these fences. That is quite charming. That is quite charming. So we'll take a look at the house in just a bit. Let's look at the yard first. So we have the stable set up by using these walls, right? Little wyvern is being fenced off, if that's a thing. Maybe it's a wyvern who's on the mend, right? He was hurt and he can't really like fly on his own. That could be a thing. Little baby canoe for Jack and Jill, our little unicorn friends. Back here, gazebo to like chill, relax, and enjoy the views. Because I mean, they should have this thing face out, because like the view out there is like killer. Whoops, really nice. Back here, some private stuff for like some target practice, weapons with which to do target practice with. We have these greens that line up the side of the house, and then finally, let's do the climb here. Now, because here with this style house, we do need to like at least take a quick glance at the sort of interior, because some of these might have like some extra decor to put in, like here. So we do in fact have a place to like just kind of chill and rest. It's not really indoors, but it's just kind of a bit of a shelter. And we should climb up, kind of the typical sort of like observation post. Here's like the far shot. Cool. Now let's head down and we'll see what we got inside. Let's see how green this place turns out to be, yeah? I'm counting on, plant green. I'm counting on Legion green. I'm counting on Coltiran green. All the things, right? All right. So we go in. And yep, the green theme seems to be nice and proud as we walk in. We're invited to put down our weapons and all that, and immediately go into this stairwell room. And we're going to be going up for a bit. Kind of interesting because this is mostly Behemoth structures, but then the very, very top happens to be like the rough Orgrimmar sorts of roofing. So it's kind of how that goes. Here we have our place to eat. So it sort of sends a message. Whenever you first enter a house, it's like, what do you first see? Oh, one of the first things you see. Sometimes it might be like, immediate food, kitchen, kind of a retail-y spot. And that's sort of the vibe that we have here, but not so much. It's more like, we're not charging or anything like that. It's like, this is just like a house. But yeah, come in. We have like stuff ready to go for you if you want to come in. Pantry area is all set up. Coffee is laid out. It's ready to serve and everything. Very cool. Tall shelves for very, very tall people. Like here's me. And I'm like, so is it a Drakthir that lives here? Something like that? Is that how that works? Could be. But also not a very lived-in kitchen. We have the spider webs on the side, so clearly no one has been going into that part of the kitchen very much. So let's start the climb. And we have like little bits that kind of tell us, yeah, okay, we have folks that are like just kind of like hanging out here. And then there's a snake. They just have like a snake is just like hanging out and chilling. All right. He broke out. No. Oh my God. Okay, quick story. There was a friend's apartment once upon a time. They had a snake. And one of so it was like these two guys and this girl who happened to later be my wife. They all lived in the house, in this apartment. One day, the snake breaks out of its cage, and Dee was freaking out. She's like, I'm not coming back to the house. If I see it, I'm going to smash that thing. And all that. She hates snakes. And that's the end of the story. Actually, no, end of the story is they found the snake and everything was fine, But yeah, this would be like a horrible thing for her to see. And there's like a little thing for a creature to come out, like mices or murgles or gnomes or something. This one got caught. So this is a message to like everyone else. Like, yo, you escape. You're gonna end up like dude. This is like a super max. Check it out, because you have like the display case, and then you have like the ethereal cage kind of thing. So this is like the Hannibal Lecter of Miss Murgles. This is like the murder Murgle. Dun dun dun. So you watch out. If she gets out, like everyone in here is dead. Actually, everyone might be dead, because that's why you have the webs and all that stuff. So maybe no one's been here for a while. That's why the snake broke out, because no one's here to maintain stuff. So this place it's a dead place. It's in total disarray. We don't know what's going to happen next. Maybe. Maybe. All right. So we get to the top. We have like all bits of little decor. Make it nice and pretty. We go across here and we see more webs. Yeah, I'm convinced that no one lives here. Everyone who lived here is dead at the hands of Miss Murgle. Or at least whoever is here, like there's no longer people in charge. It's just like the animals that are fending for themselves. So like this reptile's like, I'm gonna stand up here because otherwise I might get backstabbed by somebody, right? So even the animals here, they live in paranoia. They live in fear of what's next. Well, let's go through. We will be brave. I got my armor up and everything. So we'll see what's going on in this green room. If there's a green Murgle, that's the boss, by the way. Just want to point that out. So we'll see if I'm looking around the corners and see if we happen to find any in what is otherwise a bathroom. All right. So we sit, do our thing. Yeah, notice like a lot of the plant life, it's almost being overgrown. So even this flamingo is like hiding here. She's like, yo, dude, I ain't gonna go out there. I'm just gonna chill here. I got water. I got sustenance. I can last here for a while until someone comes in and helps me out. But I'm not here to do that. I'm just here to explore. So sorry, flamingo, you gotta kind of fend for yourself for a bit longer. Now there's this puppy house here and a bunch of junk that's down here too. So whether it's the Reptar or whether it's like someone else, like they've been scavenging, they've been trying to eke by, stay alive and all that. See, another example of what happens in Murgle. Okay, so it's not a green Murgle though. We're still okay. But we do have this grand bed of sorts. This is crazy. Bed and then this huge extension of sorts. It's like, it's like, okay, I wake up, I'm awake and everything, but I'm not leaving this bed. I'm just going to like kind of crawl and like grab food and all that. I'm going to read, do my thing and all that. I'll barely leave the bed if I have to. And if I am, it's going to be to go, it's a red Murgle, but no green one yet. Yeah. See, look up. Nope. No green Murgle there. Or there. All right. The bed is shaped like an insect. Oh, is it? Is that the intent there? Like a beetle of some sort? Like these are like wings or whatnot. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. All right. I can take that interpretation. Yeah, it was lost to me, but all right. That's neat. I'm still stuck on the whole like everyone's dead kind of thing. But yeah, here's a bunch of Murgles that are like banding together out of unity, right? But I'm looking for the green one. I'm looking for the green one. The green one is still at large. You know, looking for like a Pac-Man? Or like a big claw or something like that. Okay, is there someone that's, what's up there? Okay, that's just the bell. All right, that's just the bell. So I think this room is kind of secure. They're like hiding out, right? Strength in numbers and all that. That reptile is kind of a lookout. And then that was the bathroom. That's where Flamingo was hiding. So in each room, there might be like one animal or whatnot that is hiding out somewhere. Okay, this happens to be another stairwell room. So we still need to retreat back and climb up the other one. It looks like we're going to be going up like 2 stairwells here as well. So it's going to be this so far feels like a pretty big place. So we're invited to do this climb. Kind of neat little effect with the table there. And then this will take us to a hallway of sorts. Yeah, so here, lots and lots of overgrowth. I feel like I got to be careful going through here because I might be ambushed. There might be Murgles like hiding in the bushes or something like that. Oh, but this takes us outside and into, oh my God, it's a murder hallway. Dude, no way. I shouldn't be out here. Nothing good happens here when there is like a murderous Miss Murgle at large. And they expected me to like go through here. But let's go. Let's see what we got. I see you. Dude. Freaking out. Okay, so we're going through fountains, sideways, door things. And then we're invited to do the climb there, but I want to kind of go through here first and see what else. It's just a red one. Okay. Just waiting for that jump scare, right? Where we see the mysterious green one. And as soon as we see it, we're dead. There's no surviving against the Green Murloc. One thing of wine, good idea. Or it's a trap. Okay, so that's a house that we'll be able to like check out and visit. Let me jog over here real quick. One thing to poop. Let's keep going. Actually, I gotta circle back around this corner. I mean, I can just always like zoom up, but oh well. It's more fun this way. And then up the emerald stairs and into a treehouse. All right, an empty treehouse. I almost feel like this is where the Green Murloc lives. Right? This is like, no, it can't be their lair. If this was the Green Murgle's lair, then we would see like bloodstains everywhere. We'd see like ritual stuff and all that. But who knows? Maybe their personality as a murderous Murgle person is, that they otherwise keep everything very clean and nice and tidy. It's just that otherwise they terrorize everyone else who lives in this house. That could be it. So, really cool setup though, by the way. Just want to point that out. We had the whole upper loft that was being suspended like a big old tree house. That is a neat concept. I find that very endearing. But I'm also looking for the culprit. So, let's go this way now. Okay, so we got something going on here. weapons are here. So this would definitely be like a target place for them to hit. Or like they would want to secure it for themselves, make sure that they get all the weapons. So like here's like the layout of the house, and then they're like slowly marking off, you know, territories or rooms that they want to cover. I will be quite disappointed with myself if it turns out there is no Green Murloc. By the way, I want to find that thing. Because we've seen every other color, just not the green one. Where's the green one? And in a house that is supposed to be full of green stuff, if we don't see a green Miss Murgle, then either I missed it, which is very possible, or yeah, they need to work on that theme. So let's keep doing this climb. Still a good bit more house to explore too. So we get to the top here. There's nowhere to go from here, I'm pretty sure, because we're in like the ceiling part. Yeah. And then there's one more red Murgle. This one's nice and safe. Yeah, I think this one feels nice and safe because like they'll see him coming, unless this Murgle like can climb on the walls and everything, you know, and then get to him, and then suddenly like jump scare. So like, dude, that would have been something if like the Green Murgle was like down there and they're like doing like a whole Spider-Man thing, and it's just like nail that dude. There's a blue one. Okay, this blue one's even more safe. It's like, all right, what red Murgle, like, you got this, right? And she's like, crap, I guess. So they got like the safest spot. They'll do whatever it takes. All right, so I think we're dropping down now. No Green Murgle sighted yet. You know what I want to see, right? I want to see a room that is just covered in red, and then there's the Green Murgle that's just sitting there with a fork or something like that. That would be like perfect horror show vibes, man. All right, so I think we are retreating back now, and we still got to go to that like big old stairwell room. So I think that is not that way, but this way. So we will now continue the climb. Alright, so up we go. Beyond the treasure, with which to tempt folks to look for more, but they gotta watch their backs. Now, this tells me 1, under construction, 2, hidden murders are here. Yeah. And like all the bodies are like being stuffed into the walls to like hide them. But I'm not fooled. I refuse to be fooled. So okay, so things are getting webbier and webbier as we get up here. Things knocked over. Yeah, no one's been up here for a while. And oh dude, we got like a giant mech thing. Holy moly. It's like guarding treasure of some sorts. Yeah, it's definitely guarding treasure. There's no Green Murgle up top. He's watching me from a secluded place. That'd be hella funny. I'm sure this thing is like, okay, I know what'll bring people in, the grapes. If I lure people in with grapes, they'll fall for it every time. All right, so while highly intimidating, I'm still waiting for like the Green Murgle, and I think I failed to find it. I think we had explored all the rooms, and unfortunately, I missed the Green Murgle. Curses. So I feel like I missed it. I must have missed it. We can't have a greenhouse. Cool, very cool on the green themes, by the way. Because we have like green stuff, but it wasn't trying to be like, it wasn't trying to be too intrusive or obnoxious about it. No Green Murgle. I lost him. Damn. Damn. I almost want to like ask the boss of this house, yo, where's the green one? Because we have that one. That one was captured for some reason. So that one took the fall, right? I feel like that one's taking the fall for everything. It's like, is it like down here? Darn. I'm gonna guess it's behind that murder wall. Yep. Yep. So the mystery has yet to be solved. Like, one, where's the Green Murloc? And two, what are their plans? What are they really trying to do in this house? Well, we tried our best to find them. Okay, maybe not our best, but yeah, we tried to find them. Cool place though. I did catch myself. I mean, obviously I kind of locked myself into this hole. Where's the green one? Where's the green one? But in the meantime though, nice place. Very, very nice build. Like, I love the little stories that are being told here. Like, whenever I can get, and they started very early on in the build too. You know, right from the very bottom, there was like the whole snake thing, which I found to be very, very funny. I'm going to guess Miss Murgle's in there. We just can't get back there, which is such a shame. Check the chests. Oh yeah. Okay, so good idea. We'll do one last look. Oh, I think I gotta go up here. So, okay, those, okay, some of these I can open. No. Wasn't there stuff at the very top too? The house owner said the spider ate him. So Miss Murgle is the spider. Oh, okay, that's dope. That's dope. I almost want to see if it's like in there. It's not, but that's what I'm going to tell myself now. Yes. Oh, dude. Okay. So the Green Murgle. Yeah. Nice. So either the spider ate him, or now they have control of the spider, right? Could go either way. Crazy stuff. Great story.